Yo, I'm back with another reaction video. We got a crazy reaction right here. So it's every day is something going on. So I don't know. It's something. It's something in the world, bro. It's something in the water. It's some. I don't know what it is. But we finna get we finna get into this reaction video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn up my video, man. Every time I drop a banger, it's lit. I tell y'all this every day, every other day I drop in a video, man. Lock in, bro. We finna go crazy. We finna get to the video.
So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all.
Uh-oh,
it ain't.
What's going on?
My mama was a good person. She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
But she came back with a mask on her face, and the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her.
And you wrong for taking this woman away from her children. My sister. That is just said.
You met us. You saw all of us in there playing in there. You gave us stickers. You came and introduced yourself to us. Why take our mama from us? You knew we loved each other.
Sometimes you don't need a long history with somebody to realize they aren't all the way there mentally. It's in the way they talk, the energy they give off, and how they explain things happening around them. While I was in the middle of working on this documentary about a daily rap beef in DC, a war between two neighborhoods that turned one Labor Day weekend into one of the city's bloodiest weekends ever, I took a break and happened to catch a headline that stopped me in my tracks. It was about a McDonald's manager who had been killed while on the job by one of her employees. Sad to say, at first, I saw it as just another tragic story in a city full of senseless violence, something I wasn't even planning to bring it to the channel. But out of curiosity, I started to do a little bit of research, do a little digging, and that's when I came across the suspect Instagram page. And immediately, something felt off. Listening to her speak, you could tell someone clicking. She had even posted a video prior to the incident, venting about her manager repeatedly, about sending her home from work, and she's there on her off day, and she still sent her home. At the time, it might have seemed like a regular rant to her followers. But looking back, this repeatedly about sending her home from work, and she's there on her off day, and she still sent her home. At the time, it might have seemed like a regular rant to her followers. But looking back, this sounded like a public confession in plain sight. The way she worded things, the tone of her voice, it was clear. There was a storm brewing long before the tragic night. So I felt like I had to bring this story to you all. Not just because of how shocking it was, because it's another reminder of how quickly things can go left when unchecked issues get ignored. In this video, we're going to pay our respects to the victim, take a look at the events leading up to this tragedy, and break down what might have pushed this young girl to the unthinkable inside her own workplace. So before we go over this one in less than 10 minutes, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, if you ever paid attention, you'll notice that places like McDonald's and other fast food spots often have a mix of older employees and workers who might be dealing with mental health challenges or developmental issues. And that's because these companies...
And one thing about, like, McDonald's, Burger King, Popeyes, and what else, like shit like that, it's like it be with people that's either, I ain't gonna say it, I'm not saying her, I'm not saying the manager, I'm not saying her, it'd be like old people that's broke or that used to be homeless, or it might be ghetto people. Like it's gonna be shit going on. My homie, he used to work there. This nigga had a guy in a fight with a they went to the back, they got the scuffing, they get the fighting and shit. Like, one thing about McDonald's shit, bro, like, they ain't nowhere you want to work at, man. Like, you gonna either get in a fight, some customer gonna be rude, or it's like something gonna happen, like something bad. Like, it go from employees to the customers to like, it's just gonna be a lot of shit going on type shit.
to be some of the only places offering second chances or accessible jobs to people who might have a harder time finding work elsewhere.
Yeah,
Whether it's a person trying to get back on their feet, someone with disability looking for consistent income, or just somebody working to make ends meet. These fast food jobs become safe havens for folks society often overlook. Now fam, keep those facts in mind. It's a young girl from Michigan who go by the name of Rising Phoenix. Just 4 months ago, she dropped a song.
Hell no. She look crazy. Come on, bro. Like, it be so crazy. They hire crazy people, bro. It could be that look like she do needles and all type of drugs. They'll still hire her. That's how desperate these fast food like McDonald's and shit. They be desperate for people, bro. They need anybody that want. If anybody want to get hired, they gonna hire you. That's how desperate they is.
Titled "Accept Me for Who I Am."
I don't even gotta pretend. Accept me.
Action figures.
She's
She's in her mid-20s and she worked at a local McDonald's in East Point, Michigan, which is about 2 miles away, or 2 minutes rather, from Detroit. But as of recently, it seems she's been having altercations with the manager, not being put on the schedule and being sent home repeatedly. Less than 48 hours ago, she decided to go to social media, her Instagram account, and voice her frustration.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got share of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps saying her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused, so gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That's easy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody gonna have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all.
She weird. She look weird. You can tell by her voice and shit. But besides that, if all this shit going on, she have sick in her mind, she treating y'all like she y'all kid. I mean, y'all her kids, and she doing this and that. Why don't you just leave the job? It's plenty of other jobs you can do. I promise you, it is plenty of jobs you can do. That's not the only job you can get. You can damn near work at Amazon. Burger King, go work somewhere else. Why? If somebody was treating me like this, if I was getting treated like this every day, and she doing some weird shit every day, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not finna keep putting up with the bull. Like, come on, bro. It's common sense. You obviously liked this shit. You liked it. Cause it's not the only job you can get, bro. It's plenty of other jobs you can get. I don't know what you got going on or whatever, but bro, it's plenty of jobs you can get. That's not the only one. I see if that was the only job in the world, then I'd be like, damn, okay, shit. But that's not. That shit don't give you the reason to kill the lady. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about?
So, you know, She could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit to catch up to her. Cause it ain't funny at all.
Yeah, you just
it ain't.
It.
Then one day she coming in there talking about some yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids and this and that. Well, you know, telling us that like the f you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, you know, like I'm like, what the f you telling me this for? Like she think she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or some shit. What you telling me about you pulling the gun out on a kid? I don't that doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That shouldn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that shouldn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a fuck about her telling me about some with the dead. You know, and maybe that's why they always fighting her to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened.
Now, the employee she was referring to was 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, a mother and a manager at East Point McDonald's. She also went by the nickname Jamma. She's been an employee for McDonald's for the past 15 years, according to her family. July 10th, 2025. Jennifer was at work. It was early morning at the McDonald's on 9 Mile. The young lady who you heard just vent, she was also at the workplace. But apparently Miss Jennifer told her to leave. Investigators say it started as a verbal dispute. With Harris and her employee, Harris asked the woman to leave. As mentioned like before in the video, 48 hours prior. But a witness at the drive-thru said she returned wearing a mask. But the only thing being visible was her hands, which is how they identified her. She then started stabbing Harris repeatedly, causing her to be DOA. May she rest in peace and love and condolences to her family. But prior to the young girl going back into the McDonald's, she wrote, again, shaking my head. I said, nope, not today. She also wrote, and laughing like it's funny, before doing the unthinkable. And the sad part about all this young woman had knew the victim's kids.
Right. And I'm Taryn Asher. We begin with a heartbreaking...
That's some fucked up ass shit. Like, that's a reason, like, for her kids, man, if I was her kid, that's a reason to crash out, bro. I would have tried to find her. I would have tried to do everything in my way just to get this lady knocked off, boy. Play with my mama like that, I'm telling you, nigga, I'm gonna fuck the city up. I don't care about none of that, nigga. I go to jail, I don't care. I don't want to go there, but, bro, don't play with my mom, bro. Like, that's some... Like, that's some down low, weird ass shit.
Loss for one Metro Detroit family dealing really with an unthinkable tragedy. Yeah, Taryn, what began as a normal day at work quickly turned violent. A mother of 6 stabbed to death at an East Point McDonald's while doing her job. And Fox News' Camille Amiri joining us live with the very latest. And Camille, we understand you have spoken now with the woman's family. I mean, it's hard to imagine what they're going through.
Yeah, I mean, we were here all day, and then family members started showing up this afternoon, one after another, all coming back to the scene of the crime. She has 6 children, as you said, ages 5 to 20, and some of the littlest ones were here, and let me tell you, it was absolutely heartbreaking.
My mama was a good person. She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for.
Jennifer Harris, a single mother of 6, a manager at McDonald's, fatally stabbed Thursday morning by one of her employees, according to police.
My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us.
Man, I don't know how they doing that shit. Like, how are they talking right now? I couldn't even talk. I'd be so mad, bro. Like, I wouldn't even want her locked up. I would want to handle her. I wouldn't be crying. I would be mad as shit. Like, nigga, devil face, boy.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
It happened right before 8 o'clock at the McDonald's on 9 Mile in East Point.
From our understanding, it happened near the drive-through window inside of the building, so in the employee area.
Investigators say it started as a verbal dispute between Harris and her employee. Harris asked the woman to leave, but
she came back with a mask on her face, and only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her everywhere.
Police say a customer, a CPL holder in line at the drive-thru, witnessed the stabbing and shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the crime. The suspect ran out of the fast food restaurant. The CPL...
Okay, bro, I understand you tried to, like, run her off or scare her or whatever you tried to do. But bro, blowing your gun in the air is not going to scare nobody. The only thing it was gonna do was just make her like, okay, I'm not saying she probably wasn't scared, but that's not doing anything, bro. You shooting in the air.
Getting out of his car and holding her at gunpoint until police arrived.
He absolutely did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism.
Harris's family members beside themselves with grief.
We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her. My mama was even good to her. She was good to everybody.
What if you can create...
It's just so incredibly sad. The children's father is incarcerated. They told us that when we met with them earlier today. So it was just their mom and them. The suspect is 26 years old. And of course, we expect her to be arraigned possibly tomorrow or the next day, hoping to learn more about what led up to this. Meanwhile, Jennifer worked here. She went by the name of Gemma, and she worked here for 15 years. So, I mean, just a horrible, horrible story all around. There is absolutely nothing that makes sense about this. Reporting live in East Point, Camille and Mary, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Camille, I know that Gemma and that other person had an argument today. The suspect comes back stabbing her. But do we know if this was an ongoing fight beyond today between the two of them? Are family members saying anything about that?
They're not. I mean, you know, we're going to hear more about that situation at the 6 o'clock show.
Arrested,
but from every intents and purposes that we've been able to learn, that the suspect actually went out of her way to be nice to the children, all of them here at the McDonald's. They would hang out sometimes here. So you're going to hear more about that relationship at 6 o'clock, but they just can't understand this because they say it's so out of the blue, and what led up to this, why she did this, that, of course, remains to be seen. But, of course, we'll have a lot more tonight at 6 o'clock. Back to you.
Certainly such a terrible loss. So we feel for her. We just feel so badly for her family as well. We'll look forward to...
At the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, the story is a sad reminder of how quickly things can spiral when problems go unaddressed. She was venting days prior. No matter how much you say she's not all the way there, that still don't justify what she did. And the crazy part is you never know what exactly people going through. That's why you got to try your best to treat people how you want to be treated. And I'm not saying that wasn't the case here, but it goes to show you that sometimes people take matters into their own hands, both in the workplace and in people's personal lives. A situation that probably could have been handled with a conversation or a little support turned into a tragedy that claimed a life and wronged another. Rest in peace to the victim once again. Prayers to the family and anyone who was affected by the story we just talked about. We send 11 prayers your way as well. Situations like this make employees and people alike more aware of the signs before it's too late. Fam, let me know how you guys feel.
No, for real, man. Y'all stay safe out here, bro. It's a lot of crazy people. People just, I don't know. Something be wrong with people in here.